Evening once again, fellow 50p collectors. So here's a set of 50p coins that I don't really seem to feature that much recently. It tends to be more about the territory coins, but this is the UK collection of 50p coins, starting away back in 1998 with the Shooting Stars 50p and making its way through with the Kew Gardens and all the not intended for circulation coins, the two Isaac Newton coins. It's basically a complete date run of every 50p from 1998. It has all the circulation coins in it, and it has all the NIFC coins in it as well. At the minute, the collection is up to about 140 coins. You got 35 in each tray, so there's 3 trays, and then at the minute there is 25 coins in the last tray. So it's quite an impressive collection, but I've been doing this for many years. This is what the whole 50p collection started with. But I think recently there just maybe hasn't been as many 50p's released by the Royal Mint as they have done in previous years. But we got the Dove of Peace 50p there, which was one of the last ones to be released. But the coin that we have today is the latest release from the Westminster collection. I say Westminster because I got it from the Westminster collection. It came in packaging that was a little bit different to their normal blue packaging. So I guess if you keep these cards and you put them in the little booklets that you get, then it probably looks quite nice in the booklet and breaks up the monotony of the plain blue cards. But this particular coin is celebrating 15 years of Zog. Who is Zog? I've got no idea. The same person, the same authoress who wrote The Gruffalo, I believe, wrote Zog, but I'm 50 years old, so this means Zog would have been sort of about when I was 35, and I'm afraid at 35 I certainly wasn't watching any cartoons, etc. So I'd never heard of Zog before, but he looks to be some sort of a flying lizard type dragon. But quite a nice design on it, but unfortunately it's pretty much meaningless to me because I don't know who Zog is. But in order to keep the collection up to date, we had to get one of these. So it was ordered weeks and weeks ago because it's on the pre-order from Westminster, so they send them out automatically. But it definitely took a while to arrive, which was quite surprising. But it's finally turned up. I've had it for a few days in fairness, so time to do a video on it. So really the only thing to do with this coin is get it out of the little plastic packaging and get it into a capsule and get it into the tray. Right, so we've got our little capsule here, and I'm just going to pop this coin out of the plastic holder. Hopefully do this without getting a fingerprint on it. There we go. Let's just have a little zoom in on this coin and see what the quality is like on it, if it's going to sit where I want it to sit, which it's not. I'm still using a winter quilt even though it's summer, so it's all bouncy. But well, it looks like there's a couple of little marks on that coin. Looks to be a little mark just about there. I don't know if those are little dots or what they're meant to be, but it's an okay design. I guess if you're a youngster, you're probably going to like this design. It's not the worst one I've seen. It's reasonably easy to make out what it is. It's not like that horrible one that they released recently, which was what was it called? The Winged something or other. Is this it? No, that's Mary Poppins, which wasn't the best of designs either. But there was the Winged Keys. That was the design that I thought was just like a blob in the coin. But this, as I say, is Zog. So we'll get Zog into the collection. Hopefully there'll only be one Zog. I'm hoping they're not going to bring out a series of them. I like to display all these coins in the capsules because basically I can put them up in the cabinet, turn the lights on in the cabinet, and then all these sort of used coins in that are all uniform in the capsules in the red trays. And then we've got the Bunc coins there in the packaging as well. It's not a complete run anymore because I haven't bought any of the Royal Mint packaged coins since the Snowman coin in Christmas 2024, because they basically keep jacking the price up. So every time you go to buy a coin, it seems to have gone up by a few quid. And then you've got the postage and packaging as well. And to be honest, it just gets to the point where you think I'm spending 40 quid to get a plain coin, a coloured coin, and then spending another tenner on Westminster to get one for the date run. So basically every time a coin comes out, it's costing 50 quid to keep the collection up to date. So I'll knock that on the head there for 6 months from Christmas last year. I haven't decided whether I'm going to go back and recollect them and bring the Bunc date run up to speed, because to be honest, I think I'd rather spend the money on Isle of Man coins than be paying 25 quid for a colour coin from the Royal Mint. It's especially when you go on eBay or Facebook and the coins drop in value very, very quickly. I think that it'd be different if they held their value or, you know, only lost a little bit, but they're losing chunks of money. So we'll see where we go with that, but it's still a nice coin to add into the collection, don't get me wrong, and it keeps it right up to date as well, so we'll pop that in over there. So there we go. We've got, well, we're almost full up on that fourth tray, another 9 coins, and we'll need to open up a 5th tray, which is quite impressive really, I think. But that's it for this video, just an update. So yep, Zog has joined the collection. Peace and love. Coin Snatcher out.